What's up, Conquer family? Chris Cook. I'm coming to you to see if anybody needs some help with a good data engineer. We have a guy named Ivan we've been using for a few years, well, a year and a half, and he's really helped build out some pretty fancy dashboards. And unfortunately, we're kind of out of big projects for him. We've had him for about 18 months, and it's really just in maintenance mode. So moving into 2023, we've had to share with him there's really not a need to pay him the salary we've been paying him as a VA for this role. And that's obviously a challenge, but the blessing in that challenge is it's time for him to spread his wings and offer that help to the rest of the world. So he's most familiar with Jobber because that's where we have been working out of, and Jobber has really poor reporting. But I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek just to maybe log the creative, spark the creative juices. This is an example of a ROI spend for marketing and the kind of dashboard that he can build out just through the use of, we've done everything through custom fields in Jobber. So obviously it takes a little bit of work and it's an investment, but he's an insanely reasonable cost. He'll contract on an hourly basis because we do want to retain him, obviously, to maintenance and have some ad hoc projects. We still consider him part of the team, but not at the full-time load that we've previously had him. So just to give you an idea, he takes a CSV report every morning and he plops this raw data into a few different engines. And one of them is like our sales and quotes dashboard. From that, all we have to do is minimally input some cost for different lead sources. Obviously showing you a little sneak peek here, but he'll input like different data filters. We can dial in for a particular lead source. These are our different lead sources that we track within the company. But let's say we were to do, what's a good one? I know we advertise a lot with Google. We can just needle down on a view and see the different close ratio, client acquisition cost, average ticket, ROI. This is basically all built off the basic Conquer marketing ROI analysis sheet that most of you are familiar with and probably are using. Ivan's basically taken a lot of those basic tools and built in automation. So that way through a basic raw CSV dump of just raw data, it can extrapolate and automate a lot of this. So kind of neat. The other things that within this workbook for our sales and quoting and marketing dashboards, it's allowed us to like build out fun leaderboards. Here we have a monthly leaderboards. I think Cole and the sales team use this. We have several estimators, and he can like tie this in across other spreadsheets. So like our company budget will pull the target for whatever approvals. We can see which sales guys have approved so much. And this is off the same raw data dump. So he can cross-reference like statuses of quotes, like whether they're marked as approved or whether they're marked as awaiting response. He's pulled out average duration from time of a quote sent to time it's been marked closed. So some of this is pretty like complex spreadsheet work, in my opinion. He links in these guys' website photos from the website, so that way it dynamically updates into kind of their first, second, and third place. And I think he's familiar with just a lot of the general way we do things. Like he looms like how to update videos, so you have a little bit of security in case something goes wrong with the spreadsheet or you need to update it on your own. He can build in some step-by-step tutorials, so that way he doesn't like own the rights to. He wants to build something out for you to use and you to own and contract them out accordingly. So if anyone's interested, please let me know. We have different marketing dashboards. We have different recruiting dashboards that we try to measure. But I think the general theme is like what gets measured gets improved. If you want to hop on a call, I'd be happy to give a little bit of time to help guide in whatever way I can, some of my experience and some ideas that have started to help us as we grow, the things that we like to keep a data point on. And Ivan's pretty good at it. So I know this is particularly good for Jobber users because they have poor reporting. We have posted in the Jobber Entrepreneurship group, but the moderators aren't actively approving a lot of posts. So I wanted to pass this on to our community. It's a little bit closer to home. Thanks, guys. Hope everyone's doing well, and excited to see you all at the summit.